Hi everybody, I'm Shauna. I'm a part of the Facebook group, the Flyers group for Scentsy Consultants, and I wanted to do a quick Picmonkey tutorial. I am a little nervous right now, so bear with me if I stutter through something. I'm going to do a Facebook cover photo, and I'm just going to choose the theme Warmer of the Month because that seems like the basic and most popular one that gets put on the group. So I want to start off by going to the internet browser. And what I do is I always search for the images that I'm going to use. So we'll go for the December warmer of the month since we're still in December, and that's Silver Frost. And I just Google it, and I take the image from Google, and on a PC, you need to right click it and save it to your desktop. I'm on a Mac, it's a little easier. Just drag and drop. And then for any flyer that you put on Facebook, you're going to need the independent logo. So we'll Google that. And make sure it's the correct one. And then we're going to head on over to Picmonkey. Picmonkey is a site that most people use. It's very easy, self-explanatory, and it's quick to get the reins on it and understand what's going on. So when you get in here, you can either edit a photo, so that's for a basic flyer. If you wanted to just put something together real fast, you can do it like that, or edit a previous photo so you can add to another photo. Create a collage lets you put multiple photos into one design, and then you can design your own. We're going to go ahead and design our own. It has a pre-selected Facebook cover right here. And you can do square. That's good for Instagram or any other ones that you want, but the Facebook cover seems to be the most popular at this point. So we'll go ahead right here. And then on the left-hand side, you're going to see your basic edits. You can crop a photo right here. Or canvas color, you can choose any color you want on here. I'm just going to stick with white right now, and then I'll show you something later on where we can change the color. And then rotate exposure colors. You can play around with it. Over here is different effects that they have, which probably wouldn't show on a white canvas. Here you can use some editing tools. They have stamps that you can use, just, put it on and go from there kind of things. And letters, that's the most important right here. They have lots of different fonts. And a border, which I don't really mess around with too much. Textures, you can add your own right here, or use one of their pre-selected ones. Or they have themes as well, so if you're doing a winter wonderland, everything would be right here for you. We're going to go ahead, and I'm just going to show you what I normally come in and do. Right here on the overlays, they have all the pre-selected ones. Or there's a button right here that says add your own. This is where you're going to find your pictures that you save to your desktop. Silver Frost is right here. So we're going to go ahead and make that big over here. And then I always put the logo on it because that's the only way to get it approved. And it's really grainy for some reason. Let me try different. There we go. So I always put this in the right-hand corner usually. There are Scentsy guidelines on it. If it's too small, if it's got a pattern behind it, you'll have to read in the guidelines about how to do that or what the rules are for that. So then we'll just put that there. Now, if you want to be creative with it, you can go to their pre-selected ones and just look through it. They have winterscapes, If you're upgraded, they do. Let's see. You can put a frame around it. We'll go ahead and do a blue one for the silver frost. And then you push apply, and then if you wanted to, you could search through all of these and see if there's something that applies to you. Some stars. I was looking for a snowflake, but I don't think I see a snowflake. Here it is. And then you'll have to change the color. It's right here, but we'll change the color over here on this side. If you want to match it to a color, you can click on the color swab right here and touch any color you want it to match it. And that's my son in the background if you hear him. So we'll add just a couple of these around. And you can make them bigger, smaller. You can put it, if you put it over something like this, but you don't want it to cover the warmer, let's make it a little bigger. There's actually an eraser tool right here. So you can click eraser and you can actually erase it right here. So it looks like it's hidden behind it. So we'll go ahead and we'll add our font right here on the T text. They have tons to choose from. You can do different fonts for each word, or you can just choose one. We'll just go blackjack. Add our text. December warmer of the month is silver frost. And you can make it bigger. Enter, and then over here you can make it all on the right or the left side, the middle, or all on the right side. We'll go ahead and do middle, make it a little more uniform, and you can change the color of it. I'll just do it like that, and that's all she wrote. And then what I was going to show you in the beginning was if you do a canvas color, let's say we'll just do that color, and see how the picture that you uploaded has white around it. If you wanted to get rid of that, you gotta push apply. You're going to come in here, and I usually zoom in quite a bit. Move that, and then you can do the eraser on this like I was showing you before. Bigger, and then you'll have to just be careful with your lines and do the best you can. It doesn't always end up perfect because it's hard to on this program when you're doing it like this. But that's that little trick. And I'm not going to do this perfect because I'm not going to make you wait all night on me. But I'll just give you a gist of what it looks like. And that's that. So we'll zoom out. And that's that's how you do a Facebook cover. I'm sorry I'm stuttering so much, I'm nervous. There's tons of things you can add too. You can add fireworks, you can add banners if you wanted to. The only thing is if you decide like after the fact you've already typed all that in and you wanted to put a banner underneath it, there's no way to bring this forward for good. So you'd have to delete it and rewrite it over so it goes over the banner. And they have tons of little, like the labels. These are very popular right now. To do a background and then put this over it and put your information in the label. Those are very popular, and you can choose all the colors on these as well. So you could do anything you really wanted to. But that's just the basics, and I wanted to get that out to people who were curious and didn't know where to start, and we need more people in the group to start making some flyers. So I'm excited to see everybody's. Make sure after you make it and you think you're good, submit it to adapproval@scentsy.com and wait for their approval. If you put it in the group, I recommend putting a pending sign on it until you know it's approved. And I have my own saved that I do. I won't put that on there, but you can just put like something pending approval, something like that, just so people know that it hasn't been approved yet. And then make sure you save one without the pending approval, so you'll have to do 2 saves on this. But we'd love to see what you have, and I'm excited to see what everybody can create. Thank you.